Bayley. But back inside we go. Over the moonsault. That does it.
What up, y'all? This your boy Ace here, and welcome to Afternoons Delight. So I got some things to say here. So this is the Damage Control Becky Lynch segment. So they were actually talking before the match. So Bayley was on the mic talking her trash. She was bragging about beating Becky. She calls her with no help and all this other stuff. So Becky put her in check and said, "You always gotta have help," and all this other stuff. And she wanted Bayley again in the match, but Bayley obviously wasn't dressed for a match. She was in street clothes. But Dakota Kai and Iyo Sky were. And here was an interesting thing about this promo too. And I'll talk about this towards the end. Becky Lynch actually said, "I wouldn't be surprised if somebody turns on you." Some of my posters on this channel relayed something. I read it. I did not respond to them, but I read it. It is very interesting. Let's get to the late part of this match so we can go over what happened. So the match started out as a handicap match because Becky Lynch didn't have time to really go to the back or get on the phone and see if anybody wanted to help her take out the tag team champions in this match. Now, this wasn't for the belt or anything like that. It was just a regular handicap match. And what I like is that they didn't make Becky Lynch look like a superhuman person. They actually made her look vulnerable here in the 2-on-1. But then that's when Michin came out, and Michin is Mia Yim. I prefer Mia. Man, I really prefer calling her Mia Yim. That's what I've known her by for so long. But they're calling her Michin, so I'm going to just have to call her Michin, man. So Michin came out to help, and it became a tag team match. And then Bayley, before I went to commercial break, Bayley was like, "I didn't know that this turned into a tag team match." But Bayley didn't look too concerned about it, though. But Michin did even it up and really got some offense in on Dakota Kai and Iyo Sky. So let's get to the end here. So Michin had a situation where she had the pin, but Bayley put Kai's foot over the bottom rope, and Michin went after Bayley's hair. Lynch then went from there and attacked Bayley, and this was a mistake because Lynch basically left Michin in the ring, with Kai and Sky, who did their damage here. So Michin hit the soul food on Kai, but Sky had tagged in and performed a moonsault. And now, she hits that moonsault on Iyo Sky. That's it. Michin got pinned. This match went almost like 14 minutes. Dakota Kai and Iyo Sky defeated Becky Lynch and Michin in this match. So Becky gets another loss. And I like this, though, because they're not making Becky Lynch look like a superhuman right now. What they've really done is that Becky Lynch is struggling to get the best of Bayley in Damage Control right now. Like, ever since she came back. I mean, because she mentioned SummerSlam, which was in Nashville this year. This is when this all started with Damage Control. And then they took her out to Fall in Raw, and she missed some months here. Then she comes back. She's back fighting them, and then she still can't get the best of them, though, like, for nothing. So it's definitely putting her, like, in this, like, struggle. It's like a struggle situation, right? Trying to figure out how to best these girls right now. I'm going to get into something that was very interesting, though, about what she said after this. So, okay, you guys, make sure y'all going ahead and hit the like button, comment, and share the video. Also, make sure you guys also donate to the channel by hitting the thanks button below, or you can hit up the Cash App, $SAC Exchange, to send any donation to the Cash App. Here are the top donators, and you can fit yourself in this list at any time if you donate at least $2 or more. Thank you. So what Becky said was interesting in her promo. She said that somebody will turn on somebody, right? So I don't know if she was talking about Bayley or she was talking about Dakota Kai and Iyo Sky. Now, what I was hearing over the weekend, so one of you guys brought this up, and I remember hearing about this after WrestleMania, what Charlotte Flair said about Dakota Kai. She says Dakota Kai is really the only person at that time. She says she's really the only person that she could see wrestling her at WrestleMania. Now, I don't know what the WWE's going to do with this year, because it might be, I can't see Dakota Kai becoming a solo wrestler in time for WrestleMania, but maybe something in between WrestleMania 39 and WrestleMania 40, maybe she does turn on Damage Control. It's very interesting that she decides to do that. Either she turns on Damage Control or she takes over Damage Control as a leader. I think that'd be a nice twist to kick Bayley out of the group, because I do think they're setting up something where somebody's going to become a new leader of Damage Control, or somebody's just going to turn on Damage Control. I think it's inevitable. I just don't know when it's going to happen, but if they decide to do that with Dakota Sky and Dakota Kai faces Charlotte Flair, because Charlotte Flair, she needs to get to her 15th title reign. She's on her 14th right now, so she's gonna have to drop the belt to somebody. Is it Dakota Kai? I mean, this could be interesting. I mean, it's just something I'm going to put out there for right now. We're going to talk more about it at a different time in the future, but it's just something I want to throw out there right now. Becky was definitely letting you know that something's going to happen in the future to Damage Control, so we got to keep an eye on it. Thank you guys for watching. After news, the like.